Now, I have been on both sides of this. First, early in my career, I was the person who was looking up to the CEO and first treated him as a function of his role, but later learned to treat him as a person. And that became huge when I finally quit my job. I'll talk a little bit more about that later. But recently, I've been on the flip side of it. I have become, for some people, Charlie from Charisma on Command. And I love it, love it, love it when people come up to me and speak to me. But if I don't get to connect with them about anything past the idea of me, without anything past just the simple YouTube channel, if we can't laugh, if we can't talk about movies, if I can't talk about human people stuff, it becomes very difficult for me to want to continue the conversation. So I've seen it from both ends. And the question becomes, well, what are these human things? And they're the things that you would talk about with your friends, right? For some of you, that's books that you love. For some of you, that's movies. For other people, that's sports, MMA, combat, whatever it is. You need to think, what are the things in my life that I just love to do with friends? And for almost everybody, there's some level of joking that is involved. What are the things that I like to do with my friends, and can I bring that to more and more situations? Can I assume a level of human friendship and connection with people that not only are in this position of superiority, which again, I don't like that word, but are quote unquote in a position of serving, or quote unquote are a position beneath me? That's what we're going to focus on for the action guide. There is one more caveat that I mentioned, but I need to dive a little bit more deeply in. We're talking about the topic of keeping your confidence going by being confident and interactive with so many more people in your life. And that means that everybody that you interact with is potentially an opportunity to turn your charisma on, to feel more confident and to connect. Now that is wonderful most of the time. And I highly encourage you to push yourself when you're first starting. But what I see happen is that people then go, flip it. And they beat themselves up. So I was really, really confident and charismatic for like several days, and then I just wasn't feeling it last night, and I couldn't turn it on, and then I got mad at myself. This is something to do most of the time, often. But I want you to listen to your intuition. While you're part of this course and you're going through it, push yourself a little bit. Consider me your coach that is trying to push you past your comfort zone. But I also want you to listen to those times when you're like, you know what? I don't want to talk to my Uber driver right now. I don't want to interact. I've had this, right? There was a position, and I don't mean this in any sort of personally mean or judgmental way, where I was walking back. I had just gotten a massage, felt awesome. I was completely in the zone, and I bumped into someone who was a fan of the channel. And it wasn't that I was rude or that I was mean or anything, but I could feel that I was just not in this engaging, yay, rah, rah, engage my body mood. And I had a choice in that moment to go, no, I'm Charlie from Charisma on Command. It's time to turn it on. But I like to, you know what? I'm kind of just enjoying this afterglow from this relaxing massage. So I'm going to be 2 keys a little bit slower, a little bit lighter. If he thinks that I'm actually not very engaging in real life, that's absolutely okay. Give yourself those opportunities to take a break. While you're in the course, yes, the action guide is going to be to push yourself, but I just want to make sure that you know for your life, this isn't something that has to be all the time. It's just probably a little bit more often than you are currently doing it.